The name of this video is Man-to-Man Defense Breakdown Teaching Drills. Hi, I'm Coach Joe Kabaki. I have coached basketball in primarily the Springfield area since 1976 at the high school and grade school level. Man-to-man help defense is such a broad topic to cover. There are so many areas such as on-the-ball defense, off-the-ball defense, defense versus screens and picks, and post defense. However, what I can offer is a breakdown drill scheme that allows teaching and practicing of all these areas. The essence of man help defense involves two primary skills. One is jumping to the ball, and two is to help and recover, and then subsequently close out to the ball or your man. Jumping to the ball involves moving to a defensive position between the player you are guarding and the ball position in relation to the basket, every time the ball moves, either by pass or dribble. The second skill requires the defensive player to help out on ball penetration and then recover back to the player he is guarding. The primary focus is that the help defense has worked. The ball penetration is stopped at least momentarily, and the help defensive player has recovered back to guard his man who is with or without the ball, while being in proper defensive position either way. Now, I was prompted to develop this set of drills because of two particular drills most everyone uses to teach man-to-man help defense: the 4 or 5 man shell drill and any help and recover drill. The shell drill initially uses passes around the perimeter with play stoppage on every pass to be sure the defenders are rotating correctly, jumping to the ball in correct position. The help and recover drills I've seen all start with the notion of letting the offensive player beat you off the dribble, receive help, and then recover to your player. Teaching help man defense using these same drills, I found there is a very big leap with no real bridge between these drills and then going live to scrimmage or game action. As a next step in teaching man defense, I developed this set of drills so that the man-to-man help defensive concepts could be repeatedly practiced in a controlled, monitored way for teaching to occur, but with the unpredictability of game-like experience mixed in. Man-to-man help defense relies on a couple of understandings. One is the meaning of help side and ball side, and two is the meaning of on the line and off the line of the ball. With help side, ball side, picture drawing an imaginary straight line down the center of the court, baseline to baseline. Whichever side the player with the ball was on would be ball side, and automatically the other side would be help side. And with on the line and off the line of the ball, again, picture drawing an imaginary straight line between the player holding the ball and another offensive player. That would be the line of the ball. Just like if you took a piece of rope and had two offensive players hold each end. Understanding these two concepts allows you to grasp what is required to play man-help defense. The drill is called 1-on-1 help side and 2-on-2, 3-on-3, or 4-on-4 help side ball side, because after the help side or help side ball side defensive positioning rotations have been made, prompted by the different random passes ball side, then a quick score scrimmage action between the offensive and defensive pairs is subsequently triggered, usually by a pass to the help side. The drill set up with offensive players initially in only 3 spots ball side and 1 of 2 spots help side. The ball side spots are top of the key, the wing, foul line extended, and the corner. The help side spot is filled at the wing or the corner. Also, you could use a 2 at the top format with a wing and corner spot marked position ball side and a wing and corner spot marked position help side. Be sure to allow proper spacing of 15 to 18 feet. There is a lot of flexibility built into these drill sets. So for instance, in the 2-on-2 help side ball side drill with movement, there are 4 offensive players with 6 spot markers to use versus 2 defenders. The key understanding must be about the on-the-ball and off-the-ball positioning of the defenders in relation to the ball and their man. The initial positioning of defensive players depends on your philosophy, but I use the flat triangle approach with adjustments in positioning for 1, 2, or 3 plus passes away, with additional adjustments for the ball being above or below the foul line extended. Really though, it doesn't matter what your defensive positioning strategy happens to be, it can be incorporated into this drill. Again, the key value of this drill is that the individual help side or help side ball side defensive player learns his positioning and responsibilities within the concept of a game-like atmosphere, while he is on an island in terms of his individual accountability for his defensive positioning. The drill usually starts by the player at the top ball side passing to the ball side wing or corner. At least 2, but up to a maximum of 4 or 5 ball side passes are made before a pass is made to the help side offensive player. With each pass, the help side player and the ball side players must react and rotate to their proper help defensive position. If a dribble drive attempt is made from the ball side, then the ball side defender must help out and recover back to his man, with the help side defender rotating to proper position as well. So for example, let's say the drill is 2-on-2 help side ball side. Let's say the ball side defender is covering the wing. The player at the corner receives a pass from the top to start the drill. The corner player sees that the wing defender has not jumped to the ball and decides to dribble drive to the hoop and score. The set ends and the players rotate their drill position, offense to defense and defense off. So with the defense rotating off the floor, you can instruct and correct the player on his error before the next set is finished. The next time he's in the drill on defense, he does jump to the ball. The dribble drive is stopped, the pass is made to his man, he recovers to his man, a subsequent pass is made to the help side, and a 2-on-2 scrimmage action begins with an urgency placed on the attempt to score. Usually anywhere from at least 2 but up to 4 or 5 ball side passes are executed, and then the pass to the help side player is made, triggering the 1-on-1, 2-on-2, 3-on-3, or 4-on-4 scrimmage action. The rest of the offensive spot players step away and off to the side. The first stage of these drills does not allow for any offensive movement. However, the second stage allows for help side offensive movement initially and then limited ball side movement and dribble driving. The movement help side is limited to outside the foul line lane area extending up to the top. With the 2-on-2, 3-on-3, and 4-on-4 help side ball side portions, the scrimmage action can also be triggered by screen away, pick and roll, pass to the post, etc. Really in any way the coach wants to place emphasis on a particular aspect in that practice. For example, we were preparing to play a team that used a UCLA high post screen a lot in their man offense. So we practiced how to defend it through the 4-on-4 help side ball side drill. The scrimmage action was triggered if the top side passer cutter successfully used the high post screen being set for him. If the player couldn't use it because the defense had jumped to the ball and the post defender had hedged a little bit, so the cutter had to go wider on his cut to the hoop, then the scrimmage action wasn't triggered. It allowed for teaching to be done as well as for the learning to occur under changing circumstances. In other words, game-like conditions prevailed, but with a lot of focused repetitions. Throughout this video, you've seen my help side ball side drills in action from an X's and O's and a defensive positional and rotational viewpoint. This drill is also useful in another way because it gets everyone to rotate into most of the offensive and defensive spots. The players not only become versed in the different rotation locations, but it allows them to walk a mile in someone else's shoes defensively. For example, picture your center defending your point guard on the perimeter, or the same pair exchanging roles in the paint. I think they tend to gain a greater understanding and respect for each other's primary defensive roles. This hopefully develops them to become a better defensive unit. 5 functioning as 1 versus the ball. Thank you for watching and have a great day.